Hey everybody, Why So Wookie here. In this video, we're going to take a look at all the games released on Xbox this past week, from the 17th to the 24th of April. Take a look at them, what they are. You never know, you might find a game that's interesting to you, and you might pick it up. If you enjoy the video, consider liking, subscribing to see more. The first game that released this week was Cryo-Gear. Cryo-Gear is a passionately handcrafted Metroidvania-inspired pixel art platformer with Souls-like mechanics set in an open sci-fi world. Gameplay is driven by exploration and rewards curious, creative players with new items, abilities, and ever-increasing possibilities. You take control of a newly repurposed clone, Gear, and explore your new surroundings. Uncover its many secrets and strive to unveil the mysteries of ever-present Emperor AI. Will you survive and thrive in this strange new world, or will you falter and fail as the clones before? Only your skill and determination can decide Gear's fate. The next game is the Valfaris and Slain bundle. Valfaris, a 2D action platformer forged from heavy metal, wields an array of deadly weaponry as you venture into the mysterious fortress of Valfaris. Uncover the truth of its doomed fate and challenge the arcane evil at its very heart. Slain, Back from Hell, a heavy metal inspired arcade combat game with stunning pixel art visuals, challenging old school gameplay and a brutal soundtrack. Fight through a gothic world and face the deadly overlords that reign over each of its cursed realms. The next game is Sync-R. Sync-R is a minimalist puzzler. There is just you, hooks, pucks and various contraptions you need to finish each level. Sync all the pucks to advance. The next game is Out Calamity TV show. It's a juicy top-down dual stick shooter inspired by old-school arcade games and more recent die and retry shooters. In a disturbed dystopia filled with mutants and killing machines, you're the star of a reality show which might get a bit too real. Fight your way through the deadly enemy waves, join the revolution and try to take down the evil Physicorp. The next game is Woodle Tree 2 Deluxe Plus. This time, a new menace is taking over the woodlands, with a black substance that is absorbing life and energy from all living creatures. Will you be skilled enough to help Woodle in his quest to repel the enormous new evil force? Explore the wonderful lands and find a way to restore balance in this new open-world platformer adventure with RPG elements. Travel across immense forests and deserts, hills and seashores, from the highest mountains to the bottomless oceans, as you meet new characters that will help in your own personal adventure while fighting new challenging enemies. The next game is Gateau Roboto. Pounce inside one of your cozy armoured mech and set off on a dangerous trek through an alien underworld full of irritable creatures and treacherous obstacles, in a valiant effort to save your stranded captain and his crashed spaceship. Tiptoe outside the friendly confines of your technological marvel and follow your feline instincts through tight tunnels and mysterious waterways to scavenge for new weapons and gear. Adventure awaits the most curious cats in Gateau Roboto. It's also worth noting that Gateau Roboto is coming to Game Pass as well on its launch day. So if you're a Game Pass subscriber, you can just download this one and play right away. The next game is Obey Me. Obey Me is a frantic 3D brawler that revolves around a duo of misfit demons as they fight hordes of mutants, hellish fiends and angelical contraptions alike. In a time and age much like our own, heaven and hell are locked in an eternal conflict where the souls of mankind are at stake. Vanessa Held, a lowly soul huntress, and her hellhound companion, Monty, could be the ones to tip the balance of the war with their own hands. Embark on a journey in a city fraught with peril, slashing, kicking and biting your way through hordes of foes, consuming their souls to unlock new combos, skills and transformations. The next game is Time Umari Complete Edition. Time Umari Complete Edition includes full Time Umari game with all DLCs and Legend of Umari minigame. Retro-style platformer game in keeping with the best traditions of games of our childhood. Take control of the Umari, the young female wizard travelling across various ages to settle the balance in time across the whole world. The next game is Stranded Deep. Test your survival skills in this open-world adventure. In the aftermath of a mysterious plane crash, you are stranded in the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, alone without any means to call for help. You must do what you can to survive. Build, craft, survive, escape. Explore underwater and on land as you hunt for supplies to craft the tools, weapons and shelter you need to stay alive. Stay sharp. Hunger, thirst, exposure conspire against you as you brave treacherous elements and the dangerous creatures of the Pacific. Live long, stay alive. The next game is Braveland Trilogy. Braveland Trilogy is a turn-based game inspired by old-school strategies. With hexagonal battlefield, the story will take place in a hand-drawn world and cover many interesting places and characters. Various warriors will join your army: archers, scouts, healers, footmen, arbalesters, and more. The next game is Brutal Rage. Brutal Rage is a scrolling beat-em-up. Cross the city and beat all enemies on your way. Use your skills and weapons to realise epic combos. When you're ready, use your rage to crush your enemies. Discover the story of cops wrongly accused for a crime they didn't commit. Embark on a brutal path of blood for retribution. Escape from the prison and prove your innocence. Find out who trapped you. The next game is Help Will Come Tomorrow. This game focuses on survival of the characters, meeting their needs, gathering resources, expanding the camp, exploring surroundings. In order to win, the player must learn the personality of the characters and work out relations between them, mitigating conflicts and taking care of the morale, manage scarce resources, and stay alive in frosty wilderness of Siberia before help arrives. The next game is Yakuza Kiwami. Yakuza, the first installment in Sega's critically acclaimed action series, gets an extreme remake in Yakuza Kiwami. To save his best friend, Kazuma Kiryu takes the fall for a crime he didn't commit and ends up with a 10-year prison sentence. After being released, Kiryu finds himself expelled from the Yakuza family and alone in a world he no longer recognises. Events take a turn for the worse when 10 billion yen vanishes from the vault of the Tojo clan, Kirumi's former Yakuza family, igniting a war in the red light district of Kamurocho. Together with a mysterious girl named Haraka, Kiryu must fight to survive and uncover the truth hidden amidst the chaos surrounding him. It's also worth noting that Yakuza Kiwami is playable on the Xbox and the PC as part of Game Pass Ultimate. So if you've got Game Pass, you can download it for free on there and give it a try. The next game is Guard Duty. Tondbert, loyal guard to the castle of Wrinklewood, has a lot to answer for. Under his watch, someone has snuck into the kingdom and kidnapped the princess, an event that will have consequences well into the future. 1,000 years later, humanity is on its last legs before being wiped out by an evil dark force. Join Agent Starborn to save the Earth and vanquish an evil that has been around for centuries. Discover how these two playable characters' fates are intertwined, and you might just save humanity in the process in this traditional point-and-click adventure. The next game is MotoGP 20. With MotoGP 20, experience all the thrills of the more complete-than-ever managerial career mode and decide whether to join a 2020 season team and race together with the official riders or join a totally brand new team. Discover more realistic physics, improved graphics, new 3D models of riders and face scans of official MotoGP team managers, plus new animations. Learn to manage gasoline and tyre consumption. Customise your bike and your suit. Find the best combination of sponsor it and livery and choose colours and materials. Coordinate everything to win in style. Compete with legendary riders. New historic content and new gaming modes await you to let you relive MotoGP history. The next game is Quinn, Undying Thoughts. You try to clear your vision and get on your feet after your arrival. You hear the portal closing behind you. As you take a step forward, you are trapped. Your way back is gone. Quinn, Undying Thoughts is a first-person puzzle adventure game inviting you on a journey to explore it and solve its challenges. Put your mind to the test with the increasingly complex puzzles and unravel the mysteries of the island. Immerse yourself in the beautiful scenery of the island as you discover new places. Follow the hints of your past as you delve deeper into the story to understand the importance of your presence. The next game is Sunless Sea, Submariner Edition. Lose your mind, eat your crew, die. Take the helm of your steamship in a Victorian Gothic role-playing game of discovery, loneliness and frequent death. Find your father's bones, determine London's destiny, defy the gods of the deep sea. Build up your story across generations of sailors who braved the sea and lost. Real-time combat against ships and sea-beasts, spider-crewed dreadnoughts and sentient icebergs. Stray too far from civilization and your crew will grow fearful and eventually lose their sanity. Upgrade your steamship with powerful engines, cannons and pneumatic torpedo guns. Hire unique officers, each with their own story. Discover the treasures of the sea has claimed. The next game is Doug Hates His Job. Doug Hates His Job is a beat-em-up game with an office mockumentary style story about a sales agent who, as the title states, hates his job. Join Doug as he tries to deal with the typical everyday office pet peeves. You get to decide how Doug responds to annoying co-workers, crazy clients, and a ruthless boss. Along the way, unlock new levels with several styles of gameplay. The next game is War Theatre. War has come to Kasali. An endless conflict rages. 7 warriors discover an ancient power that promises mastery over any battlefield. War Theatre expands classic turn-based strategy gameplay with RPG elements. Choose your hero and take to battle in single-player campaigns, set in a continent ravaged by ceaseless war. Complete quests to earn perks and unlock deeper customization options to refine your strategy and dominate opponents. The next game is Deliver Us the Moon. Deliver Us the Moon is a sci-fi thriller set in an apocalyptic near future where Earth's natural resources are depleted. A lunar colony providing a vital supply of energy has gone silent. A lone astronaut is sent to the moon on a critical mission to save humanity from extinction. Will you save mankind or be forgotten in the dark abyss of space? It's also worth noting that Deliver Us the Moon is also available on Game Pass as well. So if you're a Game Pass subscriber, you'll be able to download it and try it. The final game that was released between the 17th of April to the 24th of April is Archaica, The Path of Light. Dive into the captivating aesthetic of a mysterious civilization. Every place has a singular design and encourages further exploration. Challenge your logical thinking to manipulate a lot of different devices, combine their use and solve riddles. Each level is based on a separate mind-bending idea. Discover an intriguing narrative. Unveil pieces of the story by finding hieroglyphs or by completing harder levels. So that's it. That's all the games that came out between the 17th to the 24th of April. Hope you found the information useful and hope perhaps you've seen a game that you might want to get into. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing to see more. Wookie, out.